Hi, my name is Emmanuel, and today we're gonna share about the first four planets in our solar system. Our solar system have eight planets by now because Pluto was omitted from the list because it doesn't have the characteristics or the properties which makes it to be a planet. So it was omitted. So now we have only eight planets: Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Mercury, Venus, Earth. Eight planets. What we're gonna be focused on is the only first four planets, which is the Mercury, the Venus, the Earth, and the Mars. Starting by the Mercury. Mercury is the first planet or the nearest planet from the Sun. It is the smallest planet by now because it was the second smallest after the Pluto. Now Pluto isn't a planet anymore, so Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. Now, a lot of people think that Mercury is the hottest planet, but Mercury isn't the hottest planet because the hottest planet is the Venus. The Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system because the Mercury doesn't have any atmosphere to hold or trap the heat. The planet which has atmosphere which enables it to trap more heat than the Mercury is Venus, and Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system because it has the atmosphere to hold or trap the heat. The Mercury's atmosphere evaporated or vaporized a long time ago due to the excessive and extensive heat from the sun due to that near position. Because it's true that Mercury faces a lot of heat from the sun because it is near. Now just imagine if the Mercury had still had the atmosphere. That means the Mercury could have been the first planet to be hot. Oh, sorry, the first hottest planet. But its atmosphere vaporized, so that means Mercury isn't again the hottest planet, but it's still the nearest and the smallest planet. No life, no water. Okay, in Venus, there is no water too. There is no water in Venus because it evaporated due to that extensive heat. And one of the gases which are there in Venus atmosphere is the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is in Venus atmosphere, and that atmosphere traps a lot of heat from the sun. So that means the Venus is extremely hot. You can't live there. You can't. And if somebody lives there, I don't know, I don't know what will happen. And it's very expensive, and it's a hard job to create the costumes which enable you to stay in Venus, even for 1 week, even for hours, to be very hard. And you most obviously will be uncomfortable sitting there. There's no plants, no water, just volcanic activities. Okay, and Venus, Venus temperature is 462 degrees centigrade. Oh my god, that is too hot. Compared to ours is its range. It might be 30, 40, 20s, 10s. In Antarctic there zeros. Yeah, but in Venus it is 462 degrees centigrade. Man, that is too hot. It is too hot like hell. I don't know. I'm just saying like hell, but I've never been there. But I'm just comparing. Just very, 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 very hot. So the next planet is the Earth. The Earth is our planet, and I mean, is the planet we consist of varieties of plants and lives. As you can see me, I'm alive. I can breathe. And the animals full of wonders, and the clever scientists, people, huge amount of different kind of people in this Earth. there's there are no many things to explain about Earth because we all live in Earth, so you can try and see by yourself all the wonders of the Earth. There are too many. Okay, the next is the Mars. The Mars is our next home. After 5 billion years to come, the Sun will expand. That means Mercury will be swallowed. Therefore, we will have only 7 planets. As times goes on, the star or the sun also gets old. You know, even the stars got the aging system. That means there are little stars or younger stars, and the teenagers or what teenager stars, and the old stars. The yellow star is the teenager one. That means it is not the old one or the younger one. It is the middle-aged star. That means after 5 billion years to come, the sun will expand. It will swallow the younger Mercury, the teeny Mercury. Then just see what will happen. In this Earth, there will be too much heat, very, because the sun has just increased in size. That means there will be too much heat. That means even the distance from the sun to the Earth will decrease, because by now the distance from the sun to the Earth, it is 92 million miles away, okay, or 149 600,000 kilometers away from the sun. But after the expansion, that will totally decrease a lot, but I don't know how much will it decrease, but it will decrease, and there will be more heat in the Earth, and we'll be exposed to many rays and many unfortunes. That means we should escape. And where are we going? Where's our next home? That's why I said Mars is our next home. What we're doing here, we're thinking about the next generations, about 5 billion years to come. If we don't find a way to escape, the human race will be erased. There will be no humans again because of that heat and the exposure to rays and that kind of people. That kind of things, like those rays will hinder our brains, and that heat will be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. There's too much heat, and you die. So that's what's about our next home. So there are a lot of scientists who are trying to figure out how we're gonna escape from this Earth. One of the younger scientists said that we're gonna use the knowledge of the black holes to escape the Earth. That means we're gonna use the black holes as the engines of our spaceship, because the black holes produce a lot of energy which will help us to escape and to navigate through all the space. You guys do the math, not all the space. I'm not so sure of that, but that's just a nutshell of that. Just to briefly explain, there are enormous and many ideas about how to escape in this Earth. Okay, let's talk a bit about the sun as the sun. What do you think when the sun suddenly vaporizes or just disappear? Like, oh my god, there's no sun again. No sun, I can't see the sun. What will happen if there is no sun? It just disappeared, just like no sun anymore. Think. According to Isaac Newton, he said that when the sun suddenly disappears, the planet will move away from the sun. Actually, it's just like this. This is the sun, and the planets are rotating the elliptical motions, right? Now, if the sun immediately no sun again, that means that planet will go will go like whoop, there won't be any force again. That's why Isaac Newton. That's what Isaac Newton said. But the father of light, Albert Einstein, said that, and of course he's he's pretty good. He's pretty good in light and things about light, concerning light and whatsoever in space. He said that all our solar system and all the universe are on something called the space-time. And that space-time is like a carpet. It's like a carpet. Oh, yeah, it's like a carpet. So the Earth, let's show an example. Maybe this is the carpet, right? And when the Earth is on that carpet, it forms a depression, right? Like, you see that depression? And it's just like that. But you have to know that sun is more big, so big, 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 big. That means the depression of the sun will be so huge, very huge depression. And this, the planets, they're very tiny, 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 tiny bodies to the sun, relative to the sun. That means they will create like a crater. Like they can't escape going the other way. You're that big at this depression of the sun. Therefore, when the sun disappears, that depression will come up and it will create the waves. Got me? And when it creates the waves, the sun, the planets which are revolving in elliptical motion on the sun will face those waves, and after facing those waves, will leave and go to the other direction of the space. That's what Albert Einstein said, because he said that the space-time is feel like the four-dimensional thing. Yeah, that's the space-time. Okay, about let's talk about mm, the aliens. It is something which has been observed in on Earth by people. One of the one of them was uh, a soldier from the U.S. Army who said that he used to interact with the alien, and he called them the tall whites because they were very slim, they are very tall, they are white, their heads were huge, big, like a yam, and they have black hair. Yes, and the mothers were very harsh to the people who trying to hide their babies, you know. But still under investigations. But the Russians also observed a curious discovery on the space, the National Space Station. They saw the organism there, and probably those organisms in the space. Now that needs a detailed explanation about how they reached there, but there is an extraordinary intelligent life in space. Aliens are extra intelligent and smart also, according to the investigations which have been done. Thank you for watching. Emmanuel, I'm signing out. Thank you very much.